We're in Cumbria, and the tree team have been set the task of building a luxury treehouse in just 3 weeks. But Gav was called away on urgent business in the Borneo rainforest, leaving James to single-handedly battle the Cumbrian weather, trying to keep the build on track. With the deadline fast approaching, Gav is set to return from his travels, and although the sun is now shining, it looks like things haven't gone exactly to plan.
When we discussed this deck, he put a screw in here as the ideal deck height. When I've come to do it, I've actually put the joist hangers at that height, so I've effectively lifted the whole deck about 9 inches, which wasn't what we discussed. I think it's improved the whole job in a lot of ways. As often happens with these jobs, you've got to think on your feet, you've got to solve problems as you go. And hopefully Gavin will approve. We'll see what he says when he gets here.
Hello, black dog. Mate.
Gav is back in Cumbria and eager to see how James has progressed. He spots that the second deck is too high and straight away decides to wind James up.
But that's a lot higher than originally planned. Why is it high?
Well, it started off because I started putting the joist hangers in where you'd marked, but you marked for the deck height. So then obviously when I put
So even though I quite clearly said this mark here, where I put this timber lock, is the top of your deck height.
Yes.
You've done it wrong.
Yes.
You're sacked. Go on, hop it.
Okay.
No,
well, it's been nice working with you.
It's not been nice working with me. It never is. I told you wouldn't fall for it. It's fine, mate. It's very nice.
For the next 2 days, Gav and James set to work trying to get the treehouse back on schedule, building the stud walls for the house and flooring the second deck. Just in time for an unexpected visit from the client.
When do you think we'll be finished? We'll be finished by next Friday when we're going to have an opening party.
Are you?
Yeah.
You haven't actually arranged an opening party?
We have. We've got lots of our friends coming.
Right.
Right. Then
And a big red ribbon and a pair of scissors.
it's
No problem.
That was just on the tip of my tongue.
exactly what we were going to say.
Yeah, certainly the no part was definitely there. The problem.
So the pressure is on. But over the next 2 days, the Cumbrian weather lets loose, slowing progress yet again.
It's raining, it's raining.
We do work in the rain. We just don't like it. Although it's never as bad when you're out in it as it looks when you stood inside looking at it. That's not actually true, I just tell myself that to make me feel better.
But the boys battle on, and towards the end of the week, the lapboard walls are shaping up and the rafters for the roof are in place. But this hasn't been a straightforward build. The circular wall construction is particularly challenging.
We had quite a headache with this, and we finally managed to overcome it. A bit of sort of judicious math working out, and a bit of sort of suck it and see, cut a piece, offer it up, shape it to fit. Because we do a lot of awkward shapes, we don't tend to do it quite as conventionally as you would normally build a roof. Because we've got a curve here and we're coming onto straight walls, we found the centre of the circle that our arc makes, and we've put a pole in. And that pole is temporarily supporting the whole roof. We've basically put in our 4 main rafters, and then we've infilled where we've cut them on a double angle just to fit them in between. As I said, this post is only temporary. We'll leave it up for now because we'll be clambering around on the roof to felt it and shingle it after we've put the ply on, and it'll all look very finished.
With the walls and the roof up, James sets to work with the finishing touches that will bring the treehouse to life.
We've got 3 different finishes with 2 different materials on these. The back gable is all the way up with lapboard, weighing edge lapboard. And then the sides are just over halfway up with shingles, and then the lapboards above, and then the front, the rounded front face, is shingles all the way up. Doing that sort of thing, it helps to make the building look bigger somehow because it's a mixture of materials, and it gives it a sense of scale. It makes it appear a bigger building than it is. Honestly, it does.
By the beginning of the final week, the roof has been felted and the treehouse is looking good. But Gav, not content with a week in sunny Borneo, is about to throw another spanner in the works by going off on holiday. But he has complete faith in the tree team.
It'll get done, you know, everybody does a good job, we all know what we're doing. I'm just not happy that I'm not going to be here to see it. Still, needs must when the devil drives, and I'm forced to go on holiday in the sun for 2 weeks. So have a nice time, boys, and I'll see you later.